5, 4, 3. Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you happen to be hiding out there on the globe today. And welcome to the interview show for WP Plugins A to Z. I'm the host, John Overall, and with me is Nikola Bojkov from Macedonia. And he's the CEO at Embed Social, and he's here to talk to us about his tech platform for digital marketers. Welcome to the show, Nikola.
Well, thanks for having me, John. Thanks for this opportunity.
Well, we always want to, interview the developers. I find I learn a little bit more about their software, and your plugin in particular, which looks to be a bit of a plugin and a third-party service. I'm pretty certain I haven't tested it yet, but I will get it tested out in an upcoming episode. And I started to talk to you briefly off air there, but I realized we should get more and more stuff on air. So what will happen, this episode here will be up today, along with today's episode of WP Plugins A to Z, which is at episode 301 now. And so go ahead and tell us a bit about yourself, Nikola.
I'm the CEO and co-founder of Embed Social. We've been working on the Facebook platform for the last 8 years now. So we working with a lot of clients and partners. We figure out that not everybody is happy the way the Facebook platform functions, all the new changes, all the new updates, and keeping in touch with everything Facebook does. So we decided to make life easier for a lot of developers and website owners. And through most of the projects that we did for our clients, we noticed a few things were repeating themselves. So that's why we decided to build Embed Social as a platform for plugins for marketers and website owners.
Okay, well, I'm taking a look at your website here, and I'm looking at the Embed Album, which is your WordPress plugin, and your service, which you have for Embed Social, where it allows people to create albums, and then I take it that if they don't have the plugin, or if they don't go with, like, you've got your free version and your pro version. Yep. And your free version here allows them to create unlimited albums and Facebook albums. With that service there, what exactly does that do for people?
We have the Embed Album is our best-selling service. It allows easily to embed your Facebook albums on your websites. So that's the free version. The pro version offers also Instagram and Twitter integration, so you can easily embed Twitter pictures and also Instagram pictures. And it has a lot more features that you can customize the albums, the appearance. You can choose from multiple layouts. We can auto-update all the new albums that you add to your Facebook page. You can embed from multiple Facebook pages. So basically we want to help you keep the management of your photos in one place, and that be it Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.
Okay, so what means that the people that use Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter for their photos versus doing it on their own website, this allows them to bring them over to their website in a much easier manner?
Yes, correct. Okay. There are a lot of clients who, let's say, nightclub owners, who take a lot of pictures. Right. And having to upload these images in two places, on your website, on your Facebook page, on your Instagram, on your Twitter, it may take a lot of time. And using our service, they can just upload on Facebook, create new albums, and then automatically embed them on the website and keep them up to date, get the engagement numbers from Facebook, like the number of likes each picture has. And once the visitor clicks on the image, he may even be redirected to the Facebook image, and where he can comment, share, and continue the engagement.
Okay, well, tell me a little bit about why did you guys create this? What was your experience for creating this plugin?
Well, we came up with this problem ourselves. We were running internet marketing website for our country in Macedonia, and we got fed up of constantly uploading images to Facebook and on the website. I mean galleries. And as we were working with the Facebook platform, we thought like there must be a way that we can use Facebook and it offers free hosting, right? So you don't have to waste any space on your hosting and bandwidth.
Oh yeah,
so you can use,
that's a good plan.
Yeah, so you can use Facebook to host your images, and we initially we did it as a side project quickly, and that was back in 2013. So yeah, it's 4 years ago, the free version, and then we just wrote a few articles about it, and then it kind of went viral. Like a lot of bloggers picked it up. They started writing how useful this service is for them, and since then we've seen a lot of usage for the free service, and constantly been asked to create, add new features, to customize, and we were rejecting these requests initially, but then we thought like, why don't we try and make a paid and pro version and see how it will go? And so far it's going great.
Yeah, it looks like it's quite well. So let me ask you a question here about the photo albums. Is it possible with the photo albums, and say they've got multiple styles of albums, to embed just a specific album on a page and then direct people through the different pages? Because your demo is not completely clear on that.
Can you repeat that once again, sir?
When you've got multiple albums, like you were talking about nightclub owners or something, they might have event A, event B, event C. Maybe they want to just showcase event A pictures in one page and event B in another page, event C in another page. How easy is it to do that with your plugin?
Well, it's very easy. You get a code for each album, so you can embed it wherever you want.
And does it embed with just shortcode?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you could pretty much put them anywhere you want on your WordPress website then.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you want, you can create a gallery of all the albums, or just the select albums that you want to showcase.
So is there also a way to set up a master page that it would display all the albums that are available, and they just click in that one page and show them? Okay.
Yeah.
This is similar to something I've seen quite a few years ago, which the developer completely abandoned. In fact, it was quite useful for one of my clients a few years back. All right.
Well, we've seen this a lot. A lot of these solutions are appearing and then quickly getting abandoned, mostly because of all the changes that Facebook is doing, and then you have to stay up to date with everything,
Yeah, well, that's the biggest problem. That was coming up next, is how do you stay up to date with, like, Facebook's constantly changing their procedures and their APIs and everything else, and that must, be quite challenging for you.
Yeah, well, we love Facebook just for that. We've been there is this old IT joke that if you cut IT guys' veins, ones and zeros will pop out, right? and if you cut our veins, then likes, shares, and comments will pop out. So when we started back in 2009 with our company, we quickly saw the potential that Facebook, back then it was just starting in Europe, and we quickly saw the potential that Facebook is going to have, and we kind of bet on Facebook as a platform and bet the company on it. So it turned out we were right. And we love the challenge, we love somebody to keep pushing us to get out of our comfort zone, and Facebook is great for doing that. So you never know what's going to happen next, and they might do something overnight, and then you have to start thinking again. Okay, so now what do we do now? And even what our if you think about it, Facebook can add tomorrow a embed album option natively, and then there is no need for this plugin, right?
Yeah, that's always a possibility. And I got a question here about your model for pricing, because this is a little different than what I was. Is your plugin going through a third-party service, or is it just a monthly billing to make sure the plugin stays up to date?
Yeah, it's basically just monthly billing to support us to keep it up to date and keep it reliable. Because also the plugin updates automatically new images added to the albums.
Okay.
So there is a lot of operations that need to be done in the back end to keep everything nice and simple.
Okay, so your syncing and update, is that done through like your own service, or is that just done between where the plugin is installed in Facebook?
Through our service.
Oh, so you have okay. So some of the items do run through an API through your own service.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
That's what I was getting at. That's why I was trying to understand the monthly billing. So you actually, some of the components of your plugin require your third party monthly service. Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, we thought about it, and the best way for us to keep everything working is to run it through our service, because we can update the service, and then we don't have to ask, let's say, customers to update the plugin version or the embed code or anything.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense, and that's pretty good. There's probably going to see more and more things like this in the coming years. It's kind of like when I first started my show 6 years ago. There was not a lot of plugins, and almost every one of them were free. But I saw the rise in the premium plugin, and premium plugins are becoming the staple now for WordPress. Probably a good 2/3 of the plugins I use now are premium, or they start out as freemium, so at least I can demo them to make sure they work well.
Oh, but I think that now that the freemium model is more and more popular, and also people are not afraid to pay a few dollars per month to get a nice quality service. I think you're right.
It's also the dependability, because I found that over time, having been working with WordPress now for going on 8 years, is there were a few plugins I liked back in the beginning, but they were being developed by guys that were in college, and as soon as they graduated college, they got snapped up by someone like Microsoft or some other major corporation, and their WordPress plugin turfed because they no longer had time to manage it. And within a short period of time, it was out of date and no longer functioning. So I had to either take on the plugin and have it modified, or just abandon it for something else. And that's where a premium plugin comes in, because if you're paying somebody on a regular basis and they have enough of a client base, they will keep developing the plugin because it has now become their revenue stream.
Yeah, that's our thing, because we one of our values is just keep the flexibility, because we need the flexibility working with the platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yeah.
And the best thing is that you can focus on developing the plugin even further, because we started with just embedding Facebook albums, and now we've developed Instagram, Twitter. We've added over the last 6 months tons of new features. We're developing new features.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're going to see how this will develop in the future, but we're aiming at developing it at one place for you to manage all your website images.
Yeah, very nice. Well, this has been an excellent interview here, Nikola. This is the point here where you get to plug your website, though if people take a look at the screencast I've done of the show too, they get to see me clicking through all the pages on your website and showcasing some of the stuff you were talking about from your site. So, have at her. Okay,
so guys, visit embedsocial.com, take a look, test, try out the free version, embed your albums, save time, and you will have less problems, trust me.
Yeah, and it actually looks like a great tool. I'm gonna give it a good review for upcoming episode of WP Plugins Show, and we'll hear more. So, thanks a lot for appearing on the show, Nikola, and all the information. There'll be information in the show notes for this also, and all the links to get back. All right. So
thanks for hearing it, John.
Oh, thanks a lot for having me, or for being here, having me. Yeah, my brain's a bit of a mess right now. And that's all we got now for you here. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for listening to the show. This show is copyright by johnoverall.com. So until next time, have yourselves a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you happen to be out there on the globe today.